Our channel. Now we are going to start the tibial nerve. If you see the tibial nerve, it's the largest terminal branch of sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve, it divides in the popliteal fossa into the tibial nerve and the common peroneal nerve. The common peroneal nerve is actually towards the fibula side, and this tibial nerve is towards the tibia. It has the name tibial nerve, is on the tibia side, right? So this tibial nerve is actually the largest terminal branch of sciatic nerve. It lies superficial or posterior to the popliteal vessels. So for example, if the popliteal vessels are there, then posterior to it there is a tibial nerve. Okay, and it is extending mainly from the superior angle to the inferior angle of popliteal fossa, and it is crossing the popliteal vessels from lateral side to medial side. So how to say which is lateral and medial? As there is tibia here, this is medial, as fibula, that is lateral. So they are saying that this tibia nerve, it is crossing the popliteal vessels from lateral side to medial side, means from here it is coming here. Okay, and what are the different branches of this tibia nerve? Let us see that by another diagram. So in this diagram, first you see this is the superior side, this is the inferior side, and this is the medial side, this is the lateral side. Now let us see what are the branches. Mainly this is having three genicular branches or articular branches which mainly arise in the upper part. So the first one is superior medial genicular. Okay, so this nerve lies just above the medial condyle of femur, deep to the muscles. So this is one of the branch. This is tibial nerve in the center. So one of its branch is a superior medial genicular. Okay, and this is lying just above the medial condyle of femur and deep to the muscles. Next comes the middle genicular nerve. Okay, so the middle genicular, you can see that there is a medial condyle of femur, just above it you have this. Okay, now you can see this is a middle genicular nerve. This is piercing the posterior part of capsule of knee joint. Okay, and it is structure mainly to supply the structures in intercondylar notch of femur. So they will supply the structures in intercondylar, means between the two condyle, the gap which is present in there, they supply that region. Okay, hence the name middle. It supplies middle of two condyles of femur. Okay, so this pierces mainly the posterior part of capsule of knee joint to supply the intercondylar notch of femur. Next, coming to the inferior medial genicular. So inferior medial genicular lies along upper border of popliteus and reach inferior to medial condyle of tibia. So it is reaching inferior to medial condyle of tibia. Okay, so inferior medial genicular nerve lies along upper border of popliteus and reaches inferior to medial condyle of tibia. So these are all the genicular branches. So what are those? Superior genicular, lateral genicular, inferior genicular, middle genicular. So these are the branches: superior, middle, and inferior. Three branches. So these are the three genicular or articular branches. Now coming to the cutaneous nerve. Cutaneous nerve is also called as sural nerve, which originates in middle of fossa and leaves it at the inferior angle. It mainly supplies the skin of lower half of back of leg and whole of lateral border of foot till the tip of the toe. Okay, so we are talking about the cutaneous nerve. So in this diagram you can see the sural nerve. This is nothing but the cutaneous nerve. Next, now we are going to discuss about the muscular branches, which are mainly rising in distal part of fossa for the lateral and medial heads of gastrocnemius. So you can see at the lateral head of gastrocnemius and the medial head of gastrocnemius. So these are the muscular branches which are mainly going to the gastrocnemius muscle. Okay, and also they are going to soleus, plantaris, and also for the popliteus. So these are all the nerves which are muscular nerves which are mainly supplying these muscles. So the nerve to popliteus, if you see the nerve to popliteus, it mainly crosses the popliteal artery and runs downward laterally, winds around the lower border of popliteus, supplies it from deep anterior surface. In addition to popliteal nerve, also supply the tibialis posterior. And also this nerve to popliteus supplies the superior tibiofibular joint. It also supplies the tibia, the interosseous membrane, and inferior tibiofibular joint. So both superior and inferior tibiofibular joints are supplied by nerve to popliteus. Since the muscular branches except the medial head of gastrocnemius arise from lateral side, the medial side of nerve is safe side. So what they are saying, since the muscular branches except the medial head of gastrocnemius, if you see, like all the muscular branches are on the lateral side, but only medial side you have one muscle, that is the medial head of gastrocnemius. So since the muscular branches except to medial head of gastrocnemius are arising from lateral side, the medial side of the nerve is safe side while operating. So this nerve is usually does not get injured. So as only one muscle is present, so this medial side of the tibial nerve is best to operate when compared with lateral side. So this is all about tibial nerve and its different branches. In the next video, we'll discuss about the common peroneal nerve, which is the last part of this lesson, that is our popliteal fossa.